This is Cheyenne Valentine, back today again with a new episode. Today's episode, I want to make this video quick. I have a question to men. Oh, well, actually, it's not even a question. I've noticed that men feel entitled to more than one woman. Again, men feel entitled to more than one woman. And when I mean to more than one woman, I don't even just mean to date or marry more than one woman. I mean literally every woman that they approach for sex, because that's what they're doing, ladies. When they approach you, they just want sex. If you don't want them, or you don't find them attractive, or you have a boyfriend or a husband and you're not interested because you have somebody, they don't even care. The fact that you turn them down for sex, they feel disgruntled and angry, and it fucks up their self-esteem. Even if they have had multiple other women take them up on their offer, even if they're married, even if they have a girlfriend who they claim and love very much, even if that's the fact that other women and the women that they approach are not fucking them or accepting their advances, they really get upset. And the only conclusion I've came to is that they feel entitled to women, all women, to any woman that they want, they feel they should get. And women don't feel that way about men. I've never felt like every man I want I should get and all that, because I understand it's like this. I do think that women and men are different when it comes to this. I do think men have the strong desire to sleep with more than one person. I definitely do. It's the sex drive, but there's some women with a high sex drive, and they want to, excuse my language, fuck everybody too. So I don't really hear that sex is, oh, he's a man so he could do it too. No, basically he has a high sex drive, and some women do too. So if we're going based upon that, then whoever has a high sex drive should be able to exhibit a certain behavior, right? It shouldn't just be the men with high sex drive. If the men who naturally have a high sex drive get a pass for being a hoe, then shouldn't a woman who has a high sex drive, should she get a pass for being a hoe? Just let that marinate. But anyway, I brought this up because it's a guy on YouTube. His name is Ringo Raw TV, and he has different videos. Some of his videos I like, some of them I don't. He's a polygamist, or he's for polygamy or polygamist, whatever. He believes a man he's married, but he believes in having more than one wife. And he feels it's a disgrace. It's against the Bible. It's against God for a woman to have sex with more than one man. He feels whenever a woman has sex with men, that the man's DNA stays in her. But he said a man is meant to sleep with multiple women. He's not meant to be celibate. I mean, not celibate. He's not meant to be monogamous. But a woman is. That's what he's saying. I do not agree with that dumb shit. I don't. So basically he's saying a woman should suppress her sexual desire, but he shouldn't. That's basically what he's saying. And he made a comment that really, really pissed me off. He said that he did a video to men, and he said, men, if the woman doesn't want you, it's her loss. And I was thinking how he said it, trying to console these men for, because some of these men are getting turned down by the women that they want. And I just said women, plural, right? And it made me mad because I know this man believes that a man should have more than one woman. So he's basically telling these men that even though you have a woman or a wife, getting turned down by other women is their loss and not yours. No, it's their gain. Okay, it's their gain, because you should not be going after other women if you have a woman. And if you're gonna go after other women, then your wife or girlfriend should be able to go after other men, or she should allow other men that come up to her to have her. So I realized when he made that video, considering that he believes that a man should have multiple women, that literally he thinks other men really get upset. Like I said, they can have a wife and girlfriend at home, but when they're out cheating on her, talking to other women, they actually get upset. These other women that they're approaching don't want them, even after they tell the woman, oh, I have a wife or I have a girlfriend. She said, well, I'm not down with that. And they really get upset, like, why is that bothering you? Okay, then, well, I'm messing around with you. You need to know that I talk to multiple men. I have a husband and a boyfriend. You want to be number 3? And then he said, well, no, I don't mess with women that talk to other men. But yeah, you just told me you have a wife and a girlfriend, and I'm supposed to be okay with that and only mess around with you and only you. See, the hypocrisy, I cannot take it. It enrages me, and I'm pissed off about it, because these men are so fucking delusional. They really believe that they're supposed to have, that they're entitled to be with different women, multiple women, entitled. We're to the point where if the women that they're approaching say no, They really get upset. But the women that they're trying to have sex with, all those women, they want to be faithful to them and only them. That doesn't make any sense. How hypocritical and selfish can you fucking be? Excuse my language, but how? That's selfish. That's hypocritical. Let me take a deep breath. So it's just something I was thinking about. I don't really understand where this sense of entitlement comes from. And I even had a conversation with my boyfriend the other day. I said, why do men get upset when a woman turns them down? Do they ever stop to think that the woman has a boyfriend or a husband, and that's why? And I told him, I said, you know what? Men literally don't think that you turn them down because you're taken. They feel like you should cheat on your husband or boyfriend with them. Yes, ladies. Like, they even if you tell them you have a husband or boyfriend, haven't you noticed? Okay, so ladies, haven't you been approached by multiple men, right? And when you tell them, well, I'm not into, I have a boyfriend or husband, and you think that's supposed to, get you off the hook, which, you're basically telling them the truth, and you're telling him that's why I'm not going to give you my number, talk to you because I have somebody. And they still try to talk you out of it by saying, well, are you happy with him? Or they try to still talk their way into your fucking pants. And it's so desperate and fucking disgusting, by the way. Because we know they have approached like 20 other girls that day, right? And so they, ladies, I don't know if you noticed, and maybe you all know, and I'm just catching up. And from talking to my boyfriend, I realized this too, that men still get offended that when you say you have a boyfriend or husband, because they expect you to cheat on your husband or boyfriend with them. Yes, ladies, they don't give a damn that you have a husband or boyfriend. As a matter of fact, they feel that's not of any importance. You want to know why, ladies? Because they have no problem cheating on their wife and girlfriend. That's why. If an attractive woman came up to a married man right now and said, I want to have hot, sweaty sex with you. Let's go to the hotel and fuck. He's gonna stop whatever he's doing. I don't care if he's in a car wash. I don't care where he's at. And he's going to follow her to the hotel and have sex with her. And he knows this. So when a woman says no to him and she tells him, it's because I'm taken, and you shouldn't feel rejected. You should understand. He still feels rejected, ladies. Even though you gave legitimate reason why he doesn't. Men don't look at the fact that you have a boyfriend or husband as a reason to not have sex with them. They literally don't understand it. I remember one time, and I told this story one time, I'm gonna say it again. I was over at this girl's house. We became friends, and actually she at the time was staying with her grandmother, and her cousin came over, a male cousin. He was a decent looking guy. He came, from what I can remember, he was cute, he was alright. He came over, and at her home she had a washer and dryer, so he came over to the house, to the grandmother's house, to wash him and his girlfriend's clothes. So what happened, we came over, me and her was on a porch, he started talking to her, and he told her, then he started talking to me, and he said, oh yeah, she told me before he walked up the steps that, oh yeah, my cousin's over here, he's here to use the washer and dryer, he's gonna wash him and his girlfriend's clothes. I said, okay, got nothing to do with that. And so he started talking to me, and he basically tried to get with me, say, like, wanted to talk to me, wanted to get my number. And I said, don't you have a girlfriend? Aren't you up here washing her clothes along with yours? He said, yeah. I said, I'm not going to talk to you. He said, why? I said, because you have a girlfriend. And he looked, everyone, I swear to God, he looked confused. To the point where his female cousin, my friend, had to walk over to him and say, he started talking to her like he didn't understand what I was saying. And she said, you have a girlfriend, so she's saying she's not going to talk to you because you have a girlfriend. And he looked confused. This man looked like I was speaking Japanese. He really did not understand why I would refuse his advances because he have a girlfriend. And so he literally was looking at her like, I don't get what's going on. Okay, I got a girlfriend, so what? Why I can't get her now? She said, you have a, she's not going to talk. She said she's not going to talk to you because you have a girlfriend. You have a girlfriend, so. And he just looked confused. So, ladies, you have to understand, these dudes have no problem cheating on their girlfriend and wife. So when you are looking nice and you running your little errands, and these men are coming up to you, harassing you, basically coming up to you for sex, because that's all they want, and you say, but they pretend like they just want to get to know you, and they say, oh, you look good today, Jenna. Hi, what's your name? You say, my name's Jennifer. And he, I want to get your number. You say, well, I have a boyfriend. He said, well, what they gotta do with me? Or he might say, are you happy? He's gonna say whatever. And you saying I have a boyfriend, no thank you, he feels rejected because he feels entitled to every woman that he wants to fuck. Because he knows, because men look at sex, I guess, differently, so they would give their body to anybody. Their body is for everybody. That penis, that thing between their legs, they would give it to your neighbor, your mama, your cousin, your auntie. They don't care. They might not get a heart to any woman, but they would get a body to any woman. And so they expect you to be like, well, let me take that back. Men are hypocrites. They want you to give your body to them, but only them. So they want women to be hoes, but only hoes for them. But then they don't want the women to sleep with other dudes, but then they want them to be hoes enough to sleep with them. It's just stupid. It's retarded. They hypocrites, but they don't want a woman who's their girlfriend to be a hoe. They want her to only sleep with him, but he's gonna cheat on her though. So, but then he want to be able to sleep with other men's women. So he don't want the other man's woman to be faithful to him, to her man, because he wants to be able to sleep with the other man's woman. But he want his own woman to be faithful to him. You see, it's a really backwards. It's backwards and stupid. It's backwards and fucking stupid. Excuse me for cursing in this video, but yeah. So that made me think about how that dude reacted and how he was confused as to why I would not talk to him because he had a girlfriend, and he just simply couldn't understand. So he's the type of guy that would need to see a porn of his girlfriend getting, ate out and screwed unconscious for him to understand that what you're doing is wrong to your girlfriend. Because if you really love her, you would not be trying to sleep with other women. And he could very well love her and sleep with other women, but then he should give her also the same privilege to do the same. So they should have an open relationship where it's an understanding, not the sneaking around and he hold her to a standard that he can't even hold himself to. That's not fair to hold that standard on women to be monogamous, and men are not on that same standard. So these dudes with this sense of entitlement to every woman, but women can only be with them and can't be with other men, that's poppycock. I'm not standing for it. And that dude's video just showed me how delusional a lot of these men are when it comes to women. They really think they're supposed to have a harem of women. It's disgusting. And they really think they're gonna have more than one wife and the wives only have sex with them. What kind of retarded, dumb, delusional, what are you talking about? Like, so you think she don't, if you can have other women, she can have other men. I said it, she can have other men, and she better be. Let me tell you something, ladies. If I ever find out any woman I know is part of a situation where she's sharing a man, she better be screwing other men too. So if her dude she's with, he's a hoe, whatever, he's sleeping with other women, she knows it, or they're in like a polygamous situation where it's him and she's one of his multiple wives, fine. If that's what makes her happy, but I'm tell her, you better be having sex with other men, because this isn't fair. You got to suppress your sexuality for him, and you're turning down other men and keeping your body for him, but he gives his penis to whoever he wants. That's not fair. It's other men that you find sexually attractive. You should be able to have sex with them, because obviously we're just going on some animalistic shit at this point. Basically, whoever make our vagina or our penis tingle, that's who we need to chase for sex. So then, okay, if that's what we're doing, and we're not going to we're not going to follow our heart and use our morals to override our lower growing area, we're going to let it do what it want to do, then women should let their vagina do what it wants to do. But yeah, this men's sense of entitlement to women is disgusting, and I want to understand, where does it come from, and why they feel they should have more than one woman.